So Fighting With My Family is the story of Paige, who, if anyone doesn't know, is part of the WWE. And this is basically her story as she comes through the ranks, where she goes through, what she has to overcome to get to her ultimate dream goal of becoming a diva in the WWE universe. So without further ado, let's dive into it and let's discuss it. So right off the bat, let me just tell you right now, The Rock is not a big part of this film. So if you're going in there thinking you're going to get a lot of Dwayne Johnson, you're not. He's just like, basically, you've got your ice cream and you've got your little sprinkles on top. He's that. He's the sprinkles. He's just that little bit extra that pushes it over the edge. You know, he's good on screen, as you would expect of Dwayne Johnson. Charisma is there, and he's just a delight to see it. Now, let's get on to the main part of the story. And basically, this shows Paige and her family through the struggles that they go through in order to get to where she is at the end of the movie, which is basically becoming a WWE superstar. Now, I'm no hardcore wrestling fan. I am a casual fan. I do watch a bit of WWE here and there and that. So, I was familiar with who Paige is and all that. Now, this film is very, very emotional, very motivational as well. I mean, it hits you in the feels. It does. Like, it's so good at getting that idea and that concept of this is not just a normal journey that you're going on. This is basically a hero's journey really going on, except the way that the characters are, they change all the time. So they develop as the story progresses, which is what you want, and that you're so invested in these characters that you're watching them change as they go throughout, and it's just, that's why you get so emotionally attached to that, because of the way that they go through and transition their character as they overcome obstacles, and that just really hits the perfect strings you want emotionally. Now, Vince Vaughn is great in this. I think the one criticism I can give this movie is Vince Vaughn's relationship with Paige. I think they could have delved into that a bit more, flushed out a bit more. I think that's probably the only criticism I can give it is, hey, I wanted to know more about his character and why he does that. They sort of give you hints here and there, but they don't actually dive into it, and I would have liked to see a bit more backstory to his character and that. Now, this basically, it shows you the revolution of where the WWE divas were to where they are now, and how they become superstars and they have more screen time. And Paige was a big piece in the puzzle, you would say, to pushing the women over more so that they can be where they are now, which is, you got Becky Lynch and Charlotte and all that, and Becky is one of the biggest draws to watching it now, and obviously they were able to acquire Ronda, and Paige was the big one that really kicked things off, and you could see that in her character, that she wasn't about being all the pretty and having the big fake boobs or whatever, and being the show person. That she just wanted to wrestle, and that's where they are now. It's all about the wrestling and the entertainment. Now, this movie is fantastic. Now, there is English slang throughout the movie and that, so I would reckon PG-13, they reckon it is, but I would say 13 and up, definitely go watch it. It is a fantastic movie. I mean, I never thought I would have to ever say this, but this Fighting With Your Family, I think is really good, and it's better than Captain Marvel, and it's better than Alita, and I mean, it's actually fantastic. This movie is really good. I never thought I'd say this about a wrestling movie, but it is fantastic. And I have to give this one an A. It is an A for me. I mean, it is just, you're invested in the story, the emotion is there, everything you want in a movie is there, it's funny, it's hilarious, and I just had a fantastic time with it. If you guys have seen it, let me know in the comments, did you love it, did you hate it, and tell me, are you a big wrestling fan, and did it live up to the hype that you were expecting? For me, I wasn't expecting too much of it, because it is a wrestling movie, and the recent ones haven't been that quite good that in the histories, but this one absolutely nailed it out of the park, and I just had a ball with it. So I'll see you guys in the next video.